What's up, guys? Turtle Vapor, and today I've got a review. I can get doing more. My review today is going to be on Valley Ecig's Ja Ras. Ja Ras. It's deep pink, by the way. Never even heard of anything called Ja Ras. I googled it, see if it meant something, if it's some kind of drink, and it's not. So I'm assuming it's a name they pretty much made up. If there's a drink of Ja Ras and I got that wrong, let me know. Or if you know what it is, comment on this on Facebook. I don't drink at all, so a lot of these drinks go over my head, and I don't know half these flavors or drink flavors. So just bear with me on that. Ja Ras. I got it because it sounded really, really interesting. Never heard of anything called Ja Ras before. He told me what was in this, but this was about 2 weeks ago, maybe a little bit longer, a little bit less, and I totally forgot. I have had this before, as you can see from the little air gap there, but I've been vaping on so many things lately that I don't remember what it's like. So let's drip this, let's talk about it, see how it is. Is it good or bad? Should you buy it? Should you not buy it? We're about to find out. Rebuilt my coil today. I've got a 3-wrap coil with 26 gauge wire coming out to 0.3 ohms. You only did 3 wraps. Single coil. I'm pretty sure I used too much cotton, but I'll fix that later. Anyways, Ja Ras. Also, not how big my clouds will be. I've never taken that puff on camera with this coil. Oh, they're dense. So the cloud size is great. I was trying to kind of look at my camera and exhale at the same time so I can get a gauge on how size, or get a gauge on how big they look. As you can tell, no problem with cloud size. That's the pretty much expect out of most juice with the right build. The hit on this, definitely mostly head buzz. It's not too powerful. I'm gonna give this one. Let's give Ja Ras a 2.5 out of 5 for head buzz. That's pretty much what I'm feeling. It is giving me a head buzz, but it's not too strong to where I feel like I need to sit down. But it's not so weak as to I can't feel it. It's actually kind of where I like my head buzzes. Come to taste strength. Taste strength is about a 7.5 out of 10. And the taste on this is somewhat tropical. When I hear Ja Ras, for some reason, I think Hawaiian. I think of like the Hawaiian statues and Hawaiian tiki for some reason. I just do. And this kind of tastes like Hawaiian punch. With that Valley Ecig touch. What you'll notice, some of you may notice this, some of you don't. I definitely notice this. Different shops I go to have different touches with different, as with all their flavors. You can taste certain notes in about every flavor, just how the shop is. It's how they mix, it's how things are done. Valley Ecig has this very interesting, distinguishable note that's in almost all their flavors. I've tasted it in all flavors I've tried from them but one. All the flavors I've had from them but one have had this note. That's better worded and a little bit slower. I get caught up with my speech sometimes, I'm sorry. But I can taste this note in every flavor but one, and I taste it in this. And to describe this note well, it's basically a gummy type note. Think like an unflavored gummy bear, not a wet one, an unflavored one. Kind of what this is. It's a weird gummy type taste. I don't know if I'd say unflavored. You just gotta have it to really experience it. It's pretty sweet, actually. The note itself isn't my favorite note. Not too big on the notes I get. And all the flavors, but this particular flavor is pretty good. It's not to say I don't like their flavors. It's not to say that at all. But this reoccurring note, I'm not a big fan of. You'll go to different shops. I visited a new shop today that I have a review up in about a week or two. I gotta do steep, and I can taste notes in there as well because I tried like 4 different flavors. And I can taste the same note, or not the same Valley Ecig note, but a similar note in each flavor that I tried from there. As every shop has a certain note that they tend to carry, from what I've noticed. So this one, it's this gummy type note. It's really sweet. I get it in this, but otherwise it's a Hawaiian punch. Yeah, Hawaiian Punch. I do like it. I like it better than Beetlejuice, that's for sure, from Valley Ecigs as well. Um, of the flavors I've had from them, this is my second favorite. My favorite I have not reviewed. I'll be reviewing my favorite flavor from them eventually. I don't know when. Hopefully as soon as I can. But no, I do like this flavor. I'm about to drip some more of it actually. My final rating on Ja Ras from Valley Ecigs, I'm gonna give this one a 7.5 out of 10. It's a pretty solid flavor. Not one I'm find myself addicted to. I keep a bunch of these by my bedside. When I wake up, I'll grab 2 or 3 bottles I have to carry around with me, and this hasn't really been in that rotation quite yet. It'll probably make its way in though. To me, this is like a pretty steady vape. I won't say necessarily all day, but it's gonna be the kind of flavor that's gonna appeal to a lot of people. But it's not gonna be anyone's favorite. That's where I see this at least. But it is a good all-around flavor. 7.5 out of 10. Terrible Vapor. The last 2 contest winners, I'm getting your prizes out tomorrow. I have envelopes here. I just need to get them out. More contests in the future. I already have a few set up. Just need to announce them. Otherwise, I'm Terrible Vapor. Keep vaping. Happy vaping. And as always, peace, love, and smoke rings.